JOIN THE CAMINO.
What up, world? It's day 42. We're out here training to run 100 kilometers on July 1st. Our goal is always to raise awareness about preventing type 3 diabetes, more commonly referred to as Alzheimer's disease. Like all good mornings start, we had coffee. I admire the people that can start their day without caffeine. You guys are the real heroes. Yesterday was a very productive day, work-wise as well as health-wise. We went on 2 runs. We ran 4 miles in the morning, 3 in the evening. We did our daily flow with Joe, and my sweet princess got walked twice. But every day can't be like that. That's not sustainable. Really, all the doctor prescribes is 30 minutes of activity every day. Simple math means that'll add up to over 10,000 minutes of exercise over the course of 1 year. People around here think I'm crazy for filming, but my goal is to get you guys aware of different ways diabetes and Alzheimer's disease are connected. We've already talked about how uncontrolled glucose homeostasis can lead to metabolic disruptions. And this metabolic disruption can set off a cascade downstream that can inevitably lead to type 2 diabetes and type 3 diabetes if type 2 goes unchecked for too long. So let's dive into a talk on leptin and leptin resistance and what that means for you. Leptin's a really cool hormone produced by fat cells all throughout your body. The function of leptin is to act on neurons in the hypothalamus to control our energy, specifically by controlling whether or not we're hungry. When we're eating, a different hormone is traveling through our body called ghrelin, and that guy's out there saying, man, I'm hungry. Leptin essentially acts as the brakes and says, you're not hungry anymore, buddy, you're full. The technical term is satiation. This satiation signal is what tells us to stop eating. However, people that have developed leptin resistance don't respond effectively to that satiation signal. Meaning they can continue to eat even though their body is trying to tell them they're full, which can be a big problem because it can indirectly influence our insulin levels. For example, if we overeat, we'll have too much glucose in our blood. And if there's too much glucose, our pancreas will release insulin. But if this is too frequent and our basal insulin levels increase, we can develop an insulin desensitivity, where essentially our peripheral cells have developed a resistance to that insulin signaling. Normally, insulin and leptin act synergistically. Leptin tells our body to stop eating, and insulin tells our cells to take up that glucose. And if there's too much glucose and the cells can't take it all up, adipocytes come in and store it for later as energy. Too much energy storage can result in what we call obesity. And that's a condition where basically our fat cells are just storing everything. Comment below if you'd like me to explain in more detail how we can reverse insulin resistance to decrease the size of our adipocytes. By decreasing the volume of the adipocytes, we can directly influence the size of our waist. Stick around and learn more with us at Mindful Diabetes Inc. Don't forget, as my good friend says,